whiskey sour. I couldn't stop at fucking 3 or 4 out of 8. Why? You're fucking alcoholic. You fucking drink too much, huh? Every fucking night, every fucking night.
Welcome to another installment of the Budget Home Bartender. Today we are going to be making the whiskey sour. This is a classic drink that dates back all the way to the early 20th century, where sailors suffering from scurvy and other malnutrition ailments would mix lemons with their rum. It eventually made its way to shore, and enterprising bartenders started mixing whiskey with lemon juice and sugar, and next thing you know, the whiskey sour was born. Now, a lazy bartender will resort to using a pre-made mix out of the bottle, and I can always tell when it is a pre-made mix. There's nothing that compares to a well-crafted whiskey sour, and when I get one that's out of the bottle, let's just say I don't react too well. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. For my whiskey base, I'll be using Jack Daniels. Jack Daniels is good for whiskey sour. Again, my whiskey of choice is actually Buffalo Trace or High West, but for today, we'll be using Jack Daniels. And so what we want to do is measure out about 2 ounces and add that to our mixer here. Okay, so the next step, I just know a lot of you out there are not going to like at all. As you can see, I have an egg. And yes, that egg is going to go into our mixer here. Well, the egg white is, not the yolk. So we want to separate the yolk from the egg white and let the egg white drop in there. And we're going to put that off to the side. Brush off the hands here, and now we're going to do what's called a dry shake. It's basically just the whiskey in the egg white, no ice, and we're going to break down that egg white, and the alcohol is going to do its thing. We're going to produce a nice foamy liquid now. Trust me, this is safe. You're not going to get sick or anything. A lot of high-class upscale bars use an egg white in their whiskey sours. Okay, so now we want to add ice to our mixer. And next step, we're going to add some orange liqueur. In this case, I'm using triple sec, and we're going to do about 1 ounce of that. Again, triple sec is the cheaper alternative to Grand Marnier and Cointreau, or whatever it's called. All right, so now we're going to add our simple syrup, and we're going to do about 1/2 ounce of that. Okay, so next up we are going to add about 2 ounces of lemon juice. Now, if you want to be real fancy, you can use real lemons, squeezing lemons in there, but that would take a long time and a lot of effort and all, so it's okay to use the lemon juice out of the bottle. All right, so now we are going to give it a good shake. I would recommend at a minimum 12 seconds, but you can go as high as about 20 seconds, but at a minimum 12 seconds. Okay, so now we're going to strain our drink, and what I'm going to go ahead and do a double strain on this. So let's get our glass with the large sphere ice cube, and we're going to put the Hawthorne strainer on top of the mixer, and then we're going to strain that into our fine strainer, and what that'll do is eliminate the amount of foam and ice chips in your drink. Okay, so let's give it a little taste test here. So we'll do our straw, have a little sip, and perfecto. I really do love a well-made whiskey sour, and this is one of them. Okay, so now we are ready to garnish, and we are going to be using a lemon as part of our garnish. So what we want to do is slice off the end there, and we want to do about as thin as you can, a very thin strip of lemon. Okay, I cut that a little too thick, but that's okay. For this demonstration, it'll work. We just want to place that so it floats on top of the drink. So now we're going to add our Dayglow Red Maraschino Cherry, and ta-da! The drink is complete. The whiskey sour, a properly made whiskey sour. A very delicious, smooth drink. Thanks for watching.